crafty friends, welcome back to Sandy's Creative Studio. So I wanted to show you what I've been up to. I have been up to making homemade paper. I absolutely love it now. So this is what I made. This is the rest of the last batch that I made. I made another batch today and added some more flowers, and I added some of my Distress Spray Abandoned Coral, and just a few drops because I wanted it to be a light pink. So in this batch, what I did was I tore up all green papers and a few yellow papers because what I really wanted was a pale green, and I don't know, hope that translates well on camera to be in a pale green. And then I mixed in some white papers to go with what I had left over, the greens, so it made this beautiful mix of colors. I mean, I have yellows and greens and white and the flowers, of course. And then this piece was more white because I had used up most of what I had left and added white to it. And it's just basically white with pieces of flowers and stuff in it as well. I really like them. They all have a unique look about them, and I really like that. I love adding the different things to it. And the batch that I made, don't know when that'll dry, but I'll be using that in the future videos. That pale pink is going to be so pretty. So this is what I've been making. I have been trying to come up with ways to use the paper, and that means if anybody has other ways that you use homemade paper, please let me know in the comments below, because this is all I could really come up with. I just have to brainstorm and come up with something else. But so what I've done is I've made a few clusters. And this is what let me show you what I've done with the clusters. I'm going to slide these over. Did you just see that? And then I started making a tag. I haven't done a whole lot yet. These are just what I came up with after making the clusters, and I want to make some more. And I'm going to go ahead and do that with you guys now. So you can see it's basically a little bit of layering, and then a little cluster, if you can call it that, of homemade paper and whatever. So I just had some old book page, some old scrapbook paper, and I love the words and buttons. It adds so much to a piece. And then this one, I just backed it with a piece of book paper, and that was actually a really old copy of Jules Verne and the Journey to the Center of the Earth. I just loved how aged it was. And then of course I distressed it some more, and then I had just some papers that I layered: scrapbook paper, music paper, map, and the homemade paper. And I love that this piece had the purple flower in it. Now I just love purple. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I got a couple of bases ready. Let me find those. So I wanted to go ahead and start them so you guys wouldn't have to wait and watch me cut out something and glue it, because we all know how to cut and glue. Alright, so I have a lot of my scraps over to the right of me. I'm going to pick out some papers to make some clusters with. Now I also love green. Green is another one of my favorite colors. Green and purple. So I might use some of this. I'll tear a couple of pieces. I love this color of green. Love it. Let me set these to the side, and I'll just gather up my pieces to make a background. See, you can keep just about anything and make something out of it. This was just a piece of paper that I punched a heart on, and I loved the paper, so I didn't want to throw it away. I was like, I can use it. Okay, let's see. I have matte paper. I have purple. I have this paper. Okay, so I think I have something that I can get started on here. See, I think I misplaced my, there they are, my homemade paper. I have so many scraps over here, I buried them. Okay, so I might use this as a background, and I don't want it being too big because I want it to fit on the tag and the index card. I don't think I want to go that bright. I don't know if I want to go that bright on either of those. I could go with, I don't want to do book page upon book page. And I don't want to make it too, what's the word, not mellow, but I want to have some color. I want to make it kind of bright. Love that. But I wonder if I had cut up some small cards. But I still want to add a little bit of color. Let me tear that. Maybe this with the paper. Let's see which paper, and I don't want to lose the butterfly at all. I love that butterfly. Okay, that can work. Now I have some pieces in here. I just have a envelope that I have of fussy cut pieces. That one's a little too long. Let's see if I have something a little smaller. Okay, maybe a stamp or something. You know, I'm just basically just decorating it however I want. And if you guys are doing this, you can use anything. Do I want that? I like this, but then it's missing something. I do need something else. Let's see. Now I know I'm going to have to distress some stuff. I think I'll start with distressing these. I have my walnut stain. Love my walnut stain. I just love the way walnut stain really emphasizes the white piece, so it stands out. And then give this girl here a little bit of age. Okay, I'm gonna put the lid on my ink. Oh, I love how that aged it. Very nice. Okay. I think I'll do that, but now I feel like it needs something else. I don't know if I want... I could do that. Because I don't think that's enough. I think I want more than that. I think I'm good with that. Okay. Now I have both my regular scissors and my fabric scissors. I have to use my fabric scissors. I've been using my regular scissors with fabric and they just don't cut. Alright, let me move these out of the way so you can see what I'm working on. Now I'm just going to use my Fabrifix, and I gotta shake it down because it's really running low. I just got a new bottle and I don't want to use that just yet. I'll use it to the last drop. Actually, with this one, I can use my glue stick, and I got the Yoo-Hoo, or however you say that. I like it so much more than the glue I was using. The glue that I was using seemed like every time I come back to open it, it was goopy. This doesn't do that. And it holds well too. I got like some small ones, you know, like sample size, so I could try it out. And I really like it. I think that's my new glue, my new go-to glue. Now I want this to have a little bit of a stronger glue. It's napkin on a piece of paper. It's a little bit heavier. It doesn't need a whole lot of glue since it's paper. I'm gonna smoosh the glue around. It's been smooshed. Okay. I need to wipe my hands with my paper towel. Where did my paper towels go? Ah, under my desk. Be right back. There it is. Okay. So now I just need to glue this on, and I am going to use my Fabrifix for this. The homemade paper is really thick. Now, if anybody else makes homemade paper, let me know if yours is thick. Like, I've just started making it, and I'm wondering if you can make it any thinner. I tried to make some thin, and it just didn't keep its didn't really, the fibers didn't mesh well enough, and I still had when I flipped it, some of the paper still stayed with the frame and decal. Like, it was just a mess. It was just still in pieces. So what I'm trying to figure out, I guess I just have to figure out a good mix when I'm running it under the paper. But I love it. It's so much fun. Okay, so I'm going to use this lace for sure, and I think I am going to go with a button on the corner. To me, some things just don't seem finished if they don't have a flower or a button or something. This is so cute to me. I'll stop messing with it. It just maybe I got enough glue. Maybe I just need to stop playing with it. Okay. So I have my buttons. Oh, and there's a little blue button right on top. Perfect. That is so perfect. Okay. And I use Fabrifix for buttons. Buttons and my flowers. Boop. There we go. And there we go. One down and one to go. Oh, I'm so gonna make up a bunch of these for my journals, and I have to dig out my purple because I am getting ready to do a purple journal, and I'm gonna have to get out my purple pieces to do some for my for that journal. Okay, now let's see. Now that is going to be my next project. Now I'm looking through to decide if I want... Oh, that blends in way too much. Well, that could be nice. It does blend, but I think I can add something to it to make it pop. Do that. This was from a digital, so it's a tag, but I'm not going to use it as a tag. I'm very seriously thinking about using it like this. Let's see what else I have. Ooh, I like this. I really like this. Could do something like that and tear off the end. Okay, but what else can I add to it? Something fun. Do I want a flower? Flowers are fun. Look at that one. I love that deep red color. I love my flowers. They just make everything look finished to me. They really do. That's a pale, real pale lavender. I might use that. But I gotta layer it more than that, you know? I love collage. You know I gotta do something else. Okay, I can do that. I like that better. And maybe put like a piece of lace behind it. I got a bag full of lace that I got off of Etsy. Love my lace. I am so hooked on doing shabby chic journals now. So I'm going to try to incorporate lace wherever I can. I got this piece that I'm struggling to get out. It's just perfect. It is a perfect color for this. They almost match. Okay, so I can do that. I'll cut that short. Alright, there we go. By George, I think I've got it. Okay. So I want to cut this off. I love my fabric scissors. Okay, so this is going to have to get glued down first. I am going to distress it. It is so much fun, you guys, making homemade paper. If you haven't given it a try yet, I hope you will. It's so much fun. It's addicting to me. Like I said, the next thing I'm doing is making different colored, and I can use the different colors to make paper and use it for the different themed journals, different colored themed journals that I make. See, I don't want to do that. I don't want to distress that. I think it's fine without it. I don't have to distress everything. Because sometimes simplicity is beautiful. Okay, and I really like that. And I'm just wondering if I want to put anything else or not. You know, sometimes I just don't feel like things are finished without a little something extra. And I'm wondering, maybe a word? I could put a word underneath it. Oh, I like graceful. But that definitely needs some color. I think I'll get some worn lipstick. Let's see, there it is, worn lipstick. I like everything to like marry together, the colors. Just brings everything together. Like, I don't want to do, even though I like purple and green, I don't want to do them together. I try and use the same color family. It just makes everything look cohesive. Shake down my glue. And one of the things that I like about making homemade paper is I can use up some of my scraps. That's nice. You can use just about anything to make it. Okay. Gotta use my napkin or my paper towel again. Wow. I know I just had one. Okay, going back under to get another. There we go. Because I have been making these clusters all morning, and my hands have been sticking to everything. Okay. I am just going to, I don't know, maybe I should use a little bit of Fabri-Tac because I'm putting it on the lace, and I want to make sure that it holds. So I'll put down some glue and then smoosh it around again. Love the word smoosh. It's so much fun. Nice. Wipe my fingers again. I don't want things sticking to my fingers again. That's nice. I'm loving it. I want to put the flower on there. And then we're going to put graceful underneath. So, Fabri-Tac. Let's see, what did I say? I want that here. Hold it down for just a second. And then the word I can just put on with a glue stick. Yeah, like I said, things have been sticking to my fingers, and the only thing that I can do to keep them from sticking is to use my bone folder to hold it down. Use it to hold it down, and then my fingers won't stick and pull it right back up. That's what's been going on. Okay. Just some glue stick. And I'm gonna put that straight across because it fits perfectly in that little gap area there. Okay, so let me get my words out of the way. I can't tell you what paper pack I got the words out of, but I love it. Like I said, I love to have finishing touches on my pieces. So I've a lot of fussy cutting and put things in my envelope. So, oh, I'm gonna put these away. So there we go, a couple of ideas of something that you can do with homemade paper. And like I said, if you have ideas that you can share with me, I would love to know what you do with your homemade paper, and leave it in the comments below and I'll get back in touch with you. Thank you so much. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I had a blast. I hope you'll hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell notification for more videos to come. Thanks, and bye for now.